Hey guys, this is Zach Libby with the Wolverine.com, and we're back with another signee spotlight featuring Michigan's 2024 recruiting class. With us is four-star linebacker Jeremiah Beasley out of Belleville, Michigan. Jeremiah, appreciate it. Thank you so much for joining us. Just how does it feel knowing that you've put pen to paper and are officially signed with Michigan?
It feels good, just being able to, accomplish my dreams. I'm not fully there yet. I got a couple more dreams that I want to accomplish while I'm at the University of Michigan, but just to accomplish this childhood dream, it means a lot. Shows that I'm blessed.
Now, you committed to Michigan in June, so you've been locked in for a while. When you look back on the process, just what kind of led to you deciding to go with the Wolverines? And looking back, what did you kind of learn during that process?
I feel like what I learned during that process is that there'll be a lot of schools trying to hit you up, trying to talk to you. You know, you got to really choose and think about where you really want to be for the next 3 to 4 years. It's a hard process.
When you made your announcement, right? Like you did it at Belleville, everyone was there. Just how were you feeling when it was over, and what was that like celebrating that with family and friends?
It was a dream come true. I always thought about doing that, just like the feeling after I knew it was over, like the recruiting and everything. Like for me personally, like the recruiting, it was a lot, just talking to coaches almost every other day, every day. So just for that to be over with and knowing I found my home and my place where I wanted to be for the next 3 to 4 years, it was just great for me.
Now you're one of the 3 commits in the 2024 class that's living in Michigan, right? Born and raised. Just how does that feel knowing that you're kind of representing the home state, right? By staying home and playing for the Wolverines?
It feels great, just to have people hitting me up, like young kids that done came out to watch my game, even people like way older than me just hitting me up, telling me how great things I've done and what great things I'm gonna do at Michigan and how they're gonna be supporting me, how they're gonna be at games, how they just happy for me throughout the whole process.
Now, finishing your high school career, right? 3 appearances in Ford Field, 2 Division I state championships. Just looking back on your career at Belleville, just what do you think you accomplished and what are you most proud of?
I feel like what I accomplished a lot of things. I feel like I'm gonna build a record books for tackles and yards. I think I was second for rushing yards in Belleville history, and I was like top 10 for tackles, like career wise. So I feel like I accomplished a lot. As a team, I feel like we accomplished a lot with our win streak. I think it was almost 40 games win streak. And just, winning 2 state championships back to back was the first two ever for our school.
What's it like to receiving All-American honors? Because Under Armour gave you the jersey presentation earlier in the fall, and you have that invite to Orlando next month. Just what's that like knowing that you are an All-American?
It's great, because, a lot of people were All Americans, likes of Julio Jones, Lamar Jackson, just people like that, like who are real like all Americans and all that. And just for me to be able to say that is like a blessing because it's only about 100 All Americans that play in that game. So
What's it like to attending college that's less than 30 minutes away from your high school? Like, how, that short distance, what's that like? Having family and friends just close to you?
it's cool because whenever like I need to talk to somebody or like I need something done with or dealt with, I'm like right next to the crib so I can just shoot back. Talk to my mom, talk to my dad, sort out things. So it's great.
You've already started practicing with the team. I know you posted stuff on Instagram about you practicing. Just talk me through that. Just first time ever, right, with the team. Just how was that experience for you?
It was great for me. I came in a little nervous. I'm the new guy on the block, but everybody welcomed me, even the big players like JJ talked to me for about 5 minutes, just telling me about himself and everything. I played. I either played with some of them or they played for my dad in high school. So it was good just coming in, being welcomed by everybody. Like people coming up to me, like it wasn't even me approaching people. They were asking me my name, how I'm doing, asking me if I need anything, just let them know. So feels like family.
That's awesome. Now, you are obviously early enrolling too. So, what do you think the benefits are of just getting a jump start with the team, and how excited are you just to have that jump start?
I'm very excited. I'm really blessed, but I feel like the advantages are, just coming in, seeing how practices are like, how the lifts are, getting acclimated to all that. Like, I'm not learning the playbook right now because, we going over Alabama trying to beat them. So
Hmm.
I'm just with the team, picking up little pieces and learning stuff here and there. So it's a great experience for me right now.
Now, you and the rest of the 4 linebacker commits in this class are locked in, and you guys stuck through it even after last month with the firing of Chris Partridge. Just when that happened, I know it was unexpected, but what did you kind of learn about yourself, and what did you learn about why you committed to Michigan in the first place, and what kind of led to you just sticking it out and wanting to play for them?
I said when he decommitted, when he got fired, the first three people that I called were my mom and my dad. I just talked to them about it. They asked me how I felt. I told them how I felt, and I said I'll wait till after the season to even think to do anything. But when that happened, me and Coach Mentor got even closer, and his dad got even closer with me. They talked to me almost every week just telling me how happy they are for me to be coming there. So that really showed me something. Because usually when a coach gets fired or something, that's your position. You probably won't hear from the school for a while, or
Mhm.
not as much as you used to. But I'm still in for him like that, or even more.
Well, how's the relationship between, as you mentioned, Jesse Minter, defensive coordinator, but also Steve Clinkscale? Because I know you've known him for a long time. Just how has the relationship been able to get stronger, knowing that they've kind of picked up the pieces since?
Yeah, yeah. The relationship has got strong. I talk to Coach Mentor, almost every day since I've been up there. It doesn't even have to be about football. It could just be like just chilling. Him and Coach Clean, they real good people. They joke a lot. So these are good people to be around, and they great and real intelligent coaches. I feel like they're two of the best coaches in college football right now.
Now, I know you just mentioned it, but Rick Minter, Jesse's dad, is the interim linebackers coach. You've worked with him at practice. Just how is
Yeah.
he as a coach?
I feel like he's one of the more intelligent guys in the building. Just the way he talks, the way he like the adjustments that he makes for the linebackers and stuff. He's a real calm dude. You don't really never hear him yelling, but he makes sure you're in the right places to make plays, which I love.
Now, the opportunity to be in the program under Jim Harbaugh, head coach, just how excited are you to be learning under him these next 4 years?
I'm really excited. Like every time we break practice, he says something before, and there's always something that sticks with me or something that I think about, something that motivates me. So, I like the type of guy that he is. He represents the program real, and I love Coach Harbaugh.
Now, you've talked before in the past about just your excitement to working under Michigan strength and conditioning coach Ben Herbert. Just knowing that you're going to get physically developed under his watch, just how excited are you with that?
I'm really excited. It was my first workout today, so just being able to get in there and work out, I felt, it was a great workout. I don't think a lot of colleges around the country do what he does. Just like it's not even about just like your arms and your legs. He working your neck, your back, your shoulders, all that. So he's really stepping it up.
Now, the linebacker group too, they've progressed, developed under Herbert, and they've shown it on the field. When you have seen them play, whether it's on TV or your visits to the big house this season, just what have you seen from those guys like Junior or Barrett or Ernest? Like, what's impressed you about them?
They all real intelligent guys, real down to earth guys. They don't got no bad attitude problems. They all work together, and they come out there and really play physical football, and they fill their gaps. I don't think there's really any missing assignments that they have. So
You had the 23 on during practice. People were calling you the next Mike Barrett.
yeah.
Just what's when you look at that system, Michigan system, how do you think you would fit best in that on that defense and your potential impact? Just what do you think you can bring to the table?
Uh, honestly, I feel like what I could bring to the table is, being the three down linebacker, be able to come down the hit, but also being able to cover the best slot receiver that the team has to offer up against us. And I feel like my role that I want to play is kind of like Mike Bears. I want to start off as Will, hopefully work my way to Mike after about 2 to 3 years. But Will's the position I'll be starting at.
Now, you and several others are going to be practicing with the team as they prepare for Alabama. With you and the rest of those over 20 guys in the class, how's the relationship with them? and how excited are you just to be working with them and going through the journey together these next few years?
Everybody's relationship is great. You know, we all have a group chat. Everybody's in there. We all talk. They've been asking me about the workouts and stuff since I'm the first person here.
Mhm.
They just, just a real tight group. You know, we play around a lot. You know, we have fun. So it's like a family. I'm really excited to work with them just to see how everybody develops over the next couple of years.
There's one commit who you've known, I would think your whole life, essentially,
Mhm.
and Jake Loaded, who you guys are both in the Detroit area. Just knowing that you guys are both going through it together, but also you both have the opportunity to represent Sound Mind, Sound Body alongside Will Johnson and Samaj Morgan. Just how much does that mean to you?
It means a lot just to be able to, represent where I'm from, represent the people who helped me develop and get to where I'm at right now. It means a lot to us. I talked to some eyes and Will about it. We all love Sound Mind, Somebody. We feel like this made us the players that we are today. So I'm really excited for that. Me and Jake are gonna be rooming together, so we're gonna be learning the playbook and everything together. So hopefully we can both get on the field real early.
I know it's hard to predict the future, but when you look at what your career could look like in 3 to 4 years, as well as the Michigan program, just where do you want the Wolverines to be at, and where do you see yourself at when once you become a junior, senior, graduate?
Right now, I hope like my hopes for while I'm at Michigan. I hope for Michigan to be like it is right now or even better. I just feel like we want to get better every single year that we play. Every snap that we play, just trying to get better, be the best Michigan football team that we can be. And I feel like for me, I feel like I want to some achievements that I want to do. If I get the chance to play early and start, I want to be like Big Ten freshman of the year or something like that. Then hopefully 1 year win the linebacker of the year award, which is something on my bucket list.
That's awesome for sure. As you continue to progress as well, what should the fans' expectations be of you, and what do you kind of want the fans to know about you in terms of your overall career, both academically and athletically? What should they be following as you continue on?
I feel like what I want the fans to know about me is that they getting a hard physical player, who can come out there and play 3 downs, who played running back in high school, so they know how running back works. Who can cover, who can go out there, and just do everything for the team and bring some explosive, exciting plays, hype the crowd up. And academically, I just want them to know, like, you don't just got a football player coming in, like, you got a real intelligent kid. I finished high school overall all 4 years with a 4.0 or higher. So you got a really talented kid, football wise and outside of football. So that's one of the things that I want them to know.
Definitely. That's awesome. And File, for me, I know you're more than just a football player. So when you're at Michigan, what should fans know about you off the field? Like what are your interests? What are your hobbies? Like what do you do beside outside of watching film, practicing, weightlifting? Like what makes you you?
I'm a real cool dude. Some people might say I'm funny, but I'm real down to earth. I don't really talk unless like I really know like who the people are. So I'm like kind of shy, I guess, around certain groups of people. Like if I'm just not meeting them, I just observe, sit back and observe. But you also getting a person, who cares about their family, who looks out for everybody around them that's close to them. I'm real big on like taking care of like your family, your friends, your teammates. So like if any of my teammates need something, I'm gonna be there for them, and I know they're gonna be there, vice versa.
That's awesome for sure. No, that's all we had, man. Appreciate it again. Thank you so much for joining us, and congrats on signing with the Wolverines. We look forward to seeing you in Ann Arbor.
Thank you, appreciate you.